Okay, guys, so today we're going to take it one step further from yesterday and we're going to make the inferences now. So now we're going to take what we learned about keywords and finding all those keywords, and then we're going to actually find the answer now. Okay, so our steps are usually the same. Read all through the answers and choices, and problem and answer choices, identify what's being asked, and then identify the keywords in problem and all answer choices. And then we're going to use our graph or table to determine which answer is valid. There's that word right there, valid. Which one is true? Okay. So let's look at this one. The table shows the results from a random sample of students at Baker School who were asked about summer plans. Based on this information, what are the most likely summer plans of a randomly selected student at Baker School? So which one is most likely? Okay, that means we want to know which one would more people choose. Okay, so when we want to look at that, we want to find which one is the biggest number. Okay, 3 is my small number, my smallest number, and then 12 is my biggest number because 12 comes after all of these, which means traveling is my answer choice here. So I would put travel as my answer. And that's all we got to do there. Okay, so let's do the next one. A random sample of students was surveyed about whether they will go to this year's school dance. The table shows the results of the survey. Based on this information, which inference, so what's my best guess, appears to be valid. So what's my best guess at which one is true? Most of the students at the dance will be 7th graders. More 8th graders and 6th graders will go to the dance. 8th graders like dancing more than 7th graders. 6th graders do not like to dance. Okay, so let's look. This one says most of the students at the dance will be 7th graders. So let's look at this. That means if it's most, that means 7th graders should be the biggest piece. This 6th grade says 20, grade 7 says 35%, and grade 8 says 45%. So that's not true because grade 7 isn't bigger than grade 8. So we're going to cross that one out. More 8th graders than 6th graders will go to the dance. Let's see. That's 45% of my 8th graders, and that's 20% of my 6th graders. 45 is bigger than 20, so that one could be true. So let's look. 8th graders like dancing more than 7th graders. 8th graders like dancing more than 7th graders. So the reason why this one could not be true is because you're making an assumption about whether these 8th graders like dancing or not. Just because there's more of them doesn't mean that they like dancing, okay? So because graph is about people who said they would attend and not people who said they like dancing, then we know it can't be that one, okay? And then the same with the 6th graders. 6th graders don't like to dance, okay? We don't know whether they like to dance or not. We just know how many are going to the dance, okay? So I need to find the answer that is related to the graph, okay? So that would be B, because I know more 8th graders are going than 6th graders because I can use this graph to make that inference. Okay. The graph shows results from a survey of a random sample of students. Which inference, so what is my best guess about the general populations of students is valid? Which is my best guess about what is true? So let's see. More girls than boys prefer strawberries. So let's look at that. Strawberries. More girls than boys prefer strawberries. So let's look at strawberries. Boys is light blue, girls is dark blue. If it's more girls, that girls should be bigger than boys, right? But this says 11 boys like strawberries, and this one says 9 girls like strawberries. So I know that's not true. So it's not that one. Boys like bananas more than strawberries. Okay, boys, so we're just looking at the light blue. Boys with banana, so this banana is 7, and the strawberry we already labeled as 11. 7's not bigger than 11, so I know boys don't like bananas more than strawberries. So we're gonna cross that one out. More boys than girls prefer pears. So let's look at pears. Boys, 2, and then girls, 5. This says more boys prefer pears. More boys than girls. So that's not true because boys is 2 and girls is 5. So it's not that one. So we're going to say it's D, but let's check it again. there are more girls who prefer bananas than boys who prefer pears. So I'm looking at girls who like bananas and boys who like pears. So let's look at the girls who like bananas. So my number of girls, dark blue, who like bananas is 6, okay? And then my boys who prefer pears, light blue, is 2. 6 is more than 2, so I know that's correct. So it's D. Okay, guys? And that's all there is to it. Okay, you got to make sure you're reading, because if you don't read, then you're not going to be able to see what they're asking and what the questions are, what the answers are saying. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be happy to help. You guys have a great day. Bye.